We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Now to the plate, Ian Happ, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
7 o'clock.
Fouled off. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the left fielder.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Happ over at second. Schwarber on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
That is four. The third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Brantley going back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Correa camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. In now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Altuve.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
The count is 1-2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. And there's 1 gone to start the ninth. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
No,
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again?
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Still only one out in the inning. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Hot shot to third, right to Bryant, and there are two away now. Throw won't get him. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. 1-0 the count. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Jason Hayward.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike three. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Reddick. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So stepping in, Garrett Stubbs. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. This is line to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Baez. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Brenton is there, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. Jose Urquidy is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box, David Bodie. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next to the top, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Stepping in, George Springer. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Taking off is Springer. This is pulled into right. Hayward makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now back, third base.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raised.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The right fielder, Michael.
And that misses inside 1-0. Two and 0 to Brantley. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
A ball and a strike now. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. A ball and no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Back goes Hayward at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. And that's the second out. So here's Albert Almora next. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Almora.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hit to third. Bregman gloves it. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Here's George Springer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
The center fielder.
No balls and 1 strike.
Springer.
Now Lester's 0-1.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He was a double play victim last time around. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Here now the 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Alec Mills takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And now Carlos Correa as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Michael Brantley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, David Bodie. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
High and deep to right center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. At the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball. One. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side and right into the shift. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
In there, a base hit. So here's Josh Reddick as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now both runners on the move. Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Dribbled up the line. And the runners again are off here. Pitch inside, the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike 2. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Stubbs is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains.
Leading off to the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Ready to go for the last half. Half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. From the stretch. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. The 2-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to it here, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run home.
Fouled off. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that's off the left field wall. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. At the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hal is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. The tag at 3rd, and they got him. A double play, and very... Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider laid off for a ball. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The bouncer to the left side. A dive. He's got it. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Bregman has it. And that's the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second base.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Alvarez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder. Michael Brantley. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
The batter, the designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
So now to the plate, Josh Reddick. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Oh man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Dan Winkler is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's running. Left center, base hit. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is under it, no problem, one away. Stepping into the box, George Springer. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Number 44,
Plate now, Yordan Alvarez. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And back to first safely he goes, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. They'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. In now, Carlos Correa. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And it's 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He went deep last time up. First pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Swinging a high chopper. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
The count's 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's 6 out.
Ian Happ will be next. The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners follow.
The bat, number 9.
Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please. Now,
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Buddha.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Line towards center field. Springer is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. And they're runners at the corners now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
13-7 is how this one ends. The Stros scored a lucky 13 in this one. Joe Smith pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the